I got a new little keychain. Look at that. We went to the stockyards today. My girl got family in town.
What the hell is R for?
Nigga.
Oh! Sorry.
You
Sorry.
just went one groomsman back, nigga. God damn.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. What the hell is R for? Oh. Okay.
Anywho, welcome back, everybody.
Oh, my
You don't know my last name.
Oh, my
But my name is Mike. Y'all can find, I'm not gonna say my last name. You probably know it, but anyway.
What the hell is R
That's
for?
crazy. How you been?
Good,
Mr. Nick.
Good.
What was that last name? It escapes me. Nick Smith. Nick Dong.
Nick Smith.
John
Smith.
Long.
Smith.
Long John Silver.
Smith.
Gotcha.
First name Saint, last name Nick. Anyway.
Anywho, you had a question for me. What was this question?
Oh, damn it, I lost it.
Don't, please don't. You just said you found it.
Well,
as soon as I press record, then things just magically disappear. I understand. It makes sense. It makes all the sense in the world.
Okay. Here's a hypothetical. Would you rather object every wedding?
Ooh, hold on. Time out. I object that. I'm gonna object this question. This here is fine beverage.
It's just half and half. Lemonade and sweet tea.
Yeah.
It's Crown Peach. Would you rather object to every wedding or take a selfie with the deceased at every funeral?
Wow. Ooh. That's a good one. That's a good question. Let's see. I think I would have to do the selfie of the deceased.
You would take a selfie with the deceased at every funeral you go to.
Yeah, I'll just be the last one to view the body. Get a quick, and then I'll be out there, bitch. I think. Because objecting to every wedding, bro, that would be ridiculous. Because it's like, you stop getting invited to weddings. They not going to invite you after the third time.
They're not going to invite you to funerals either. You gonna lose.
If I'm the last one out, they not going to say nothing. Maybe, can I do it at the wake?
No.
Not a lot of people go to the wake.
No, this says, would you rather object to every wedding or take a selfie with the deceased at every funeral?
What did other people say? What would you do? Yeah, what would you do?
I would object to every wedding.
Really?
Yeah, I would object. I can't do. Just you want me to do this with a dead body? No, I can't.
It's more than I don't want these two people to get married. Now everybody's staring at you, and now they're wondering who is this asshole.
I'd rather do that than go to it, especially if it's an open casket.
I don't go to a lot of funerals.
I don't go to a lot of funerals either, but I'm just saying.
Exactly.
So it's open casket, and then you're asking me to just.
They didn't say how close.
Nah, I can't.
Hey.
Can't. Good preseason's in August, thank God.
Hey, since we're talking about moral dilemmas, have you been watching Breaking Bad? You haven't started yet?
I started it.
How far are you?
Episode 3.
How are you feeling so far?
Pretty good. So far, pretty good. So just that what have I been watching? Captain America 4, which was man, holy shit!
That's
then,
pretty accurate.
I started Outer World. What was on Netflix? The Outer Lines, whatever. I started that. Outer Banks. There it is.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I just guessed.
Yeah, that was it. I was told that the pilot is very slow, and that pilot was very slow.
You said Netflix?
Yeah, I was told the pilot was slow, and it's very slow. I'm going to give it a shot.
I want to read one of the synopsis. It's got 79% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, everyone says it's pretty good, and the new season's going to start next year. It's about these kids, and I guess they're...
Oh, here it is, right here.
Treasure.
A teenager enlists his 3 best friends to hunt for a legendary treasure linked to his father's disappearance.
Yeah. But there's a lot of...
It's 4 seasons?
Yeah, and season 5 starts next year.
Okay, we might have a good
But there's a lot of teen angst.
You know... Is there what's the rating on this? Is it mature? Is it TV-14? Is it? Oh, dang, you don't say.
A lot of
You
teen
know?
angst. Well, they were cussing and shit, so.
Did they say fuck
Yes.
at all? They do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. So my next question is, have you seen any of these actors portray having intercourse?
Oh, in this?
And yeah.
No, there's none of that.
Because they like to slip that in for some weird fucking reason on
I'm
these
sure it's
teenage
like,
shows.
I'm pretty sure it's like that in the later season, so.
That's what got me out of Euphoria. I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm done. Nope. Mm-mm.
Euphoria is a lot.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't know what you're getting into.
I was like, nope.
Because I think I finished season 1. I never went back to it.
Yeah. Like Stranger Things was good, and then once they got to like 11 getting older and dating, I was like, all right, bro. All right.
But I finished Windbreakers. Windbreakers season 2 is over.
Was that the anime?
Yeah. I started me and my girl started She the People on Netflix.
Who?
She the People, it's Tyler Perry. Where she, like, this one lady tries to
I think that's the disconnect with us.
So I was like, bro, we just need something to watch. We keep trying to find shows to watch, but she's a binger. So she will binge shit. Me, I watch shit in like spurts.
No. Yeah,
she's a binger. So a lot of the stuff I mentioned, she's already seen. So
yeah, I like to just go through the whole thing. I can binge multiple shows. It's weird. Like one day I might watch 4 or 5 episodes of like Fargo, and then the next day I might watch like 3 episodes.
I should have told her about Fargo. Why didn't we watch Fargo?
You gotta watch Fargo.
I didn't tell her about Fargo.
Fargo's really good. People who don't like Fargo, I'd be like, I understand. But me, I kind of want to rewatch Fargo again. I just finished rewatching it. You know, it's funny because scientists say that people who often rewatch things are have better mental health because like rewatching things helps your brain relax and cope with changes that may be going on out of your control. So you rewatch a show that you know what's going to happen, you remember the plot, and it gives you a sense of like nostalgia.
Yes, comfort. It's a comfort show.
It's a good counterbalance to stress.
Comfort show, like.
But it's a rewatch. You got to rewatch it,
like The Office for me. The Office,
or
Sopranos.
Seinfeld is a good one.
Okay, so speaking of Seinfeld, so there was this clip I saw, and so actually the clip was so funny, and I was like, okay, I gotta actually see this episode. So Jerry buys this jacket.
Okay.
And he won't tell anyone how much he spent on his fucking jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And so George is like, okay, so how much you spent on it? 400, 500? Bro, don't tell me you spent $700 on his jacket.
Jerry, don't tell me you spent $800 on
like, so you did? Okay, don't say anything. If you don't say anything, I'll know that you spent over $700. You spent $1,000 on his jacket. You won't let Jerry speak. And so Snow got on a jacket, so you had to turn it inside out. It's like a leather jacket or some shit. Mm-hmm. And it was like pink. And so when he turns it inside out, it's like pink and white stripes.
Yes.
And then he has a meeting with somebody. He's like, you're not going to be seeing me in public with that jacket on. And so it was like this whole thing. So me, I'm a Curb Your Enthusiasm fan. I really don't. And I know I know Larry David wrote Seinfeld. Mm-hmm. So him and Jerry kind of had like the Bill Belichick and Brady thing.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, that's a good one. I might rewatch. Seinfeld.
So, but yeah, I was told like watch Seinfeld, but Samurai Champloo, that's my comfort anime. Boondocks, that's a comfort. Boondocks, of course.
Boondocks, yeah.
Don't feed her, Granddad. No, don't feed her. Not the cherry baked biscuits, Granddad. And Cristal, like the champagne. Cristal, that sounds like a stripper name. Cristal Champagne, are you a stripper? I mean, this whole episode.
Might you be a stripper?
Might you be a stripper?
Ah, bro, I heard it. Have you heard about the gene editing?
What?
They bringing shit back. They de-extincting things. Have you heard about that?
What?
There's this lab called Colossal Lab.
No, nigga, this one no segue or nothing. This is just.
Okay, have you ever watched the movie Ice Age?
Yeah.
Is that a good movie for you to rewatch? Do you enjoy that?
No.
Really? My girl loves. She'll throw them bitches on in a heartbeat. I'd be like, it's Ice Age kind of day. She'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, I got you.
Well, the new one comes out next year, so apparently.
She's not excited for it at all either. And she was right about the Lilo and Stitch. She was like, I'm not seeing that. And I was like, why? It's just a live action. She was like, I just got a bad feeling about this one. She was a few moments later.
People think it was pretty good, though.
No. Really? Let me see what it got.
Don't tell me that. I'm going to take my daughter to go see it. Don't tell me that.
Hey, you might.
That was our plan for this week, for this upcoming weekend. What was the rating on it?
Okay, 71. 71. What did people say?
Like, bro, don't tell me that, because I was going to take. Okay, and I finally
93 popcorn meter, so y'all might be good.
Okay, so here's the thing.
And has she seen the original?
Yes, and here's the thing about that. I finally watched Lilo and Stitch, the original, like a month ago. Man, the one movie that I saw, one Disney movie that I finally saw after years and years and years and years and years of just not seeing it, The Emperor's New Groove. That is funny as fuck.
Yes.
If that were ever to get a live action remake, a live action whatever, they would have to be very, very careful with that. But that was funny as hell. I love Emperor's New Groove. Kronk makes the movie.
But see, I feel like Lilo and Stitch is hit or miss for people. Either you love Lilo and Stitch, or you was just like, it's forgettable.
To me, it was. I really did.
Yeah, I did, but yeah, Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, Emperor's New Groove.
So
I enjoyed that. But gene slicing.
Yes, gene editing. Okay, so Colossal Labs. I was listening to a Rogan episode, and one of the scientists came on from Colossal, and this is what they're doing, bro. They're working on bringing back the woolly mammoth, the Tasmanian tiger, and the dodo bird. And they already brought back a woolly mice as an experiment.
I just want y'all to lower gas and lower.
That's all. Well, with the woolly mammoth, you can, they would sequester more carbon with their footprints, and that way that would be good, more carbon in the air.
I just want my rent lowered and gas lowered.
I feel you, dog.
That's all I want. What
is
this? What the fuck is this? What are we doing?
I feel you. It was the only connection I had to. We watched a movie called Replicas. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes.
With Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
That's a more dilemma. Oh, you ain't seen it?
Never seen it.
Man, that's a more dilemma movie. Watch that with your girl.
Bro, what's happening in the world today? I was watching this clip on TikTok. It was funny as fuck. I was halfway through it, so I realized this is AI.
Oh,
so
yeah.
What are we doing? Yeah. AI is doing skits now?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. You sound like my brother.
What?
My dad used the AI filter to make himself look bald. And he was like, damn, you cut all your hair off? My mom was like, nah, it's a filter. He was like, ooh, I'm about to say. But yeah, we on some Jurassic Park shit.
And I ain't excited. I ain't excited for that either.
You not? Not with Scarlett Johansson? ScarJo?
Yeah, even though Dr. Umar would have to forgive me for ScarJo. But it just, the last movie kind of like really ticked me off, because so basically this is all this little girl's fault for hitting that button at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, miss me with it. No, I'm sorry. Miss me with it.
Are you excited for Superman? My niece just asked me to take her to go see that. She's like, can you take me to go see Superman? I was like, yeah, I got you.
DC has so much riding on this movie, July 11th. DC has so much riding on this movie, even though with the trailers and the shit,
Sunday.
feels like I've seen the majority of the flick already.
I haven't watched any trailers. I watched the initial trailer when he was on the ground like Yamcha, and that's it. Yeah, that's all I saw. I made sure I steered clear for some reason.
I don't like my Man of Steel cracking jokes.
He like Spider-Man?
No, I don't know. He's getting his ass whooped in a lot of these clips, though.
But that's what happened to Superman. Superman should always get his ass whooped. That's why I didn't like Superman, because he would get his ass whooped the whole majority of the fight, and then he would get up and be like, I'm Superman on some Popeye shit, and then magically beat this nigga who was beating his ass. I was like, that dude must have just got tired. That's what happened. He got tired.
The Zack Snyder movies, he's whooping everybody's ass, though.
Yeah, that was the one time I liked Superman. I like Zack Snyder Superman, though.
Careful, you're going to upset a lot of people. If you like Zack Snyder stuff.
What, the extended cut?
Mm-hmm.
Why? What do you mean?
People are just weird. Like, oh, Superman's too dark, and he's supposed to be a symbol of hope. We don't like dark.
If Superman was real, he would have came down here and murked half the people because he would have saw we ain't nothing but bags of blood.
Yeah, that's called Homelander.
Exactly, bro. Like, if y'all want Superman.
Speaking of that, I really need to watch Invincible.
They said it drops off hard.
Yeah, everyone told me that season two wasn't that good.
Season 2 was all right. Season 3 it kind of went off a cliff for me.
The fighting game looks dope. But I don't know.
What about Happy Gilmore? That comes out on the 25th.
That was funny as fuck. I can't wait to watch that.
I watched that one trailer too on Netflix. I was like, yes.
Shout out to MJF.
He still got it. He about to check another one off. Sandler got another one in the bucket, boy.
That was funny. I will actually watch that.
And then I sent you a trailer the other day. Trailer for him, written by Justin Tipping, produced by Jordan Peele.
That looks very intriguing. Me and my girl saw the trailer for that during the movie you don't like to talk about.
The movie that we don't want to talk about.
The movie that you don't like to talk about. We saw a trailer for him and then the trailer for the movie you don't like to talk about.
Gotcha.
So, Sinners.
It's not that I don't want to talk about it. It's just
why don't you want to talk about it? It's such a great
movie. I don't mind.
I mean, it's such a great movie.
It was a good movie.
We won't get into it. Next.
It's a good movie. That's all I'm saying.
Why do people keep speaking in French? So we did to Iran. No. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. I've been chilling all week in here with my lady. I've been chilling in this apartment all weekend. We didn't do anything. No, us. Like the movie? Because it wasn't us. No. Because why are you speaking in French? No, I don't recall doing that thing. I recall I wasn't in no plane. I didn't push no buttons. Nah, bro.
It wasn't me.
It was not me. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. Everybody
I just thought of a segue that I don't want to make, but it's the only one I know to take.
Oh.
It's like the one exit that you have to make. Do you want me to take the exit or not?
No, not really. Just go ahead.
Speaking of gunfire, Fortnite introduces Hank Hill.
Wow.
Bob Burgers.
Wow. Wow.
I'm sorry. It was the only exit rap I knew. I'm sorry.
Guy.
I feel like the Dukes of Hazzard just going off. Just
wow. This guy.
Tires spinning.
This guy.
It's good. It's a good thing no one's gonna.
Wow. Okay. So what now? What happened?
Fortnite introduced Hank Hill, Cleveland Brown, and Bob from Bob's Burgers to Battle Royale, along with like Superman and some other people for skins. It was a part of the gaming topics that I had.
You know, people are actually going out spending $500 on the Switch 2 just to play Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And so somebody did that, and I think his wife or his girlfriend smacked him upside the head.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What are you doing? Like, we set in line for this, and you went like, "Yeah, let's go play Fortnite."
I'm gonna say something that the men not gonna like this, but it's honest. We like to go in the other room and game. Why the fuck you finna get a game to sit right next to the place that you're trying to egress from? I'm not egressing.
Don't
I'm just
me.
going to game.
I like I said, I get most of my gaming done at work. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I get most of my gaming and reading done at work. So
that's a good place to.
Because like I said, with our jobs, like either
you just sit around.
Either I'm wondering why do I still have a gym membership, and I only have like 5 minutes for lunch, or I literally have like 2 hours downtime.
It's like no in between.
So it's literally no in between.
Because like a lot of the days, I can't just hurry up and go back. Because if I hurry up and go back, then my days couldn't have. Mm-hmm. So then I gotta be like, hey, y'all need some help, or you gotta do this. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna take my lunch. I guess I'm gonna do this. Because sometimes it's like, I don't know, bro. The day just But then again, it's getting hot too. So then it really made me not want to do stuff. I'm like, you know what? Once I'm in the house, it's a wrap. But I'm about to break that because I've been picking up some shifts at the gym, and it kind of like seeing people work out. It motivates me. Like, you know what? I can go over there. Let me get a little bit. Let me get some of that. But I can't because I'm on the clock. Unfortunately, that's the saddest part. I compliment on my tattoos today. I want to do my other anime sleeve.
I'm thinking about a sleeve, but I
What?
don't know what.
You don't have not a one tattoo.
I got a tattoo. I'm on my left shoulder.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Binary code, my grandmother's name.
Really?
Yeah. It's right
I
here.
knew that.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, I guess now that I know, it's good that I never knew.
That'd be kind of
Yeah,
weird.
because we never been in the scenario where I should have known. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Top 10 Naruto fights.
Oh, that's where you were going with that. Oh. Okay, keep in mind.
You sent me this.
I sent you this.
I want to see which ones you agree with. I want to see where we stand with these. All right, number 10, Sasuke Uchiha versus Deidara. I like that fight.
I like that fight.
That was a good fight.
I think Sasuke had a pretty super cop out, and it was. That Snake was like, "Yo, you just used me. What the fuck was that?"
He was like, and that's what you're there for. Number 9.
How did Akatsuki? How each of them kind of died? Each of them died was kind of besides the paper girl.
Oh, Rin.
No.
Rin.
Paper girl.
The origami one.
Yeah.
Rin.
That's not her name.
No.
Kona.
Kona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how she died, I was kind of fucked up. But how each of them died was kind of like, yo, all right.
It was poetic. Well, not poetic, but one more. Yeah, it was poetic. Neji Hyuga, number 9, versus Kidomaru.
Who?
The spider nigga.
No.
That's number 9.
No.
You didn't like that fight?
Not for top 10 all time.
Ooh.
No.
All right, number 8.
Next.
Number 8, Minato versus the Masked Man.
This wasn't even a fight. This was a confrontation.
That was a confrontation.
This wasn't even a fight.
Yeah, that shouldn't have counted. That
Next.
was like 2 minutes. Might Guy versus Madara Uchiha.
Why isn't this top 5?
It's top number 7.
Everybody had a hard time before Naruto and Sasuke got their buffs, but he almost literally ended the show. My guy literally almost ended the show.
He almost died too.
I mean, well, yeah, true. But
he can't fight anymore either.
Yeah, he can. He fights Naruto. It's kind of funny. I mean, sure, it's on one leg, but that's the point. But the fight should have ended there with Madara. How Madara dies, kind of kills the whole Great Ninja War arc for me, because I was like, bro, this is the GOAT villain in anime to me, and this is it, really.
It was on point though. It tracked.
No.
Just like Avatar. Oh wait, you didn't finish that. Never mind.
Well, that's something I could do. Okay, go ahead.
Avatar's really good. Number 6. Me and my girl rewatch it all the time. Sasuke Uchiha versus Itachi Uchiha.
This is one of the fights I rewatch a lot of. I love this fight. For those that people say, no, Sasuke only won because his brother was sick and he was going blind. That's the only reason why this dude lost the fight.
It's kind of a fair fight. It's fair to say. One was at his almost strongest, and the other one was pretty weak.
Pretty weak.
So they kind of balanced out.
Pretty weak. You went pretty weak? What do you mean?
Itachi?
Sasuke was pretty weak.
That's what I'm saying. He was almost at his prime at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Itachi was on the decline.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of how it happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So next,
number 5, Naruto Uzumaki versus Pain.
One of the greatest fights in anime history.
That was a really good fight. I love that.
One of the greatest fights in anime history.
Yeah. Number 4, Kakashi Hatake versus Obito Uchiha.
This ain't top 3?
I know.
This ain't top 3? I just sent you a picture for this list. I don't know.
You didn't. I told you not to.
I look at it.
I was like, don't look. Just hit it.
This ain't top 3.
All right, here we go. Top 3. Rock Lee versus Gaara.
All right. Yeah. Actually, fun fact, this is the fight that got me into Naruto.
Yeah, I think most people.
When I saw this fight, I was like, okay, I need to watch the show.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I still remember of course, ankle weights drop.
Yeah. Fun. Do you agree that Rock Lee is the anime version of Derrick Rose?
Yeah. Well, I would say my guy is Derrick Rose.
Well, he didn't do it. Name one thing he did significantly after coming back from injury.
He helped save.
No. Who he soundly beat after injury?
After injury, who did you beat? Let's see. He beat 10-10. What you talking about?
Next. Everybody, Sakura gets all this hate, but 10-10 is just fucking useless. I'll never understand that. I will never understand that.
I don't let her slide, bro. I do not let 10-10 slide at all.
I never understand how Sakura gets so much hate in this show, but 10-10 is literally useless.
No.
All she does is just weapons, and all of them
everybody be like, and block, and substitution. And it's like,
girl,
you just wasted a whole scroll, bro. Now what?
Like, Naruto's like in the tuning exams. Naruto is pretty weak. Girl, you're not even the second strongest in your trio. What the fuck? You're not even the strongest in your squad. The 10-10 hate, I guess.
I get it. Number 2, Naruto Uzumaki versus Sasuke Uchiha.
This should have been number 1. So what the hell is number 1? This fight.
I saw number 1, and I kind of agree with number 1. To be honest.
This is the big payoff.
And this is the big payout, like he said. This is Naruto versus Sasuke at the very end, back at the waterfall, like 1-on-1, blow each other arms off type shit.
This is the big pay. This is the payoff to Shippuden. Like you watch Shippuden just for this fight.
There was one fight to jump Shippuden off that got you being like, what? And that is the number 1 fight on this list. Sakura, Haruno, and Chiyo versus Sosori and the puppets. You can't tell me that fight
this fight was good. This fight is great. But number 1 in all of Naruto and Shippuden? No, I'll give it like top 5. I'll give it top 5. But nah, bro. No. Okay,
so I would give it top 5.
I'll move Naruto and Sasuke number 1, obviously. Mm-hmm. Put up Gaara, Rock Lee, move that up
to number 2.
Obito and Kakashi, move that up
to number 3.
And then put the Sakura fight before Naruto and Pain.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how I would do it.
Yeah, I could see that.
But what was the other one I had the issue with? I was like, why the fuck is this?
Minato.
I'm sorry, Minato and the Masked Man and Masked Man.
All together.
Bro, that was a confrontation.
Yeah, they can take that one off altogether.
Yeah, just remove that. And what was number 9?
Number 9 was Neji.
Remove that.
I like that fight though.
I guess I need to watch it again. That was the best fight out of all the fights in the Sasuke retrieval arc. We chose that one.
Yeah, they should have chosen.
Where's the Gaara versus where's the Drunk Lee fight?
That's the one I would have chose. Rock Lee versus
Nah, bro. That's the fight. That's the fight we chose from the Sasuke retrieval arc. Nah,
it was a good fight, but
I guess
they were trying to jump a nigga just like Antonio. What's his name? Antonio Brown. There's no. Pull out that adult water gun.
Did he ever turn himself in?
He did. No, he got picked up, I think.
Okay, I was like, did he ever?
Yeah, he got picked up and released, and he went out and partied with Aiden Ross the same night. We picked up a cornerback, and then Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers. Did we talk about that?
I don't remember. But here's what I think. Steelers game is gonna be fun to watch. That's your division.
Yeah, him and Flacco are gonna be fighting for last place.
I think we did talk about this before. But if Brady can do it, I can remember saying this. If Brady can do it, I can do it. No, son, no.
It's gonna be interesting to see. I don't care for the Steelers, but
this has to be Mike Tomlin's last year.
It probably is. This is his year number 16.
This has to be his last year.
Let me see.
Because they're in no way. Watch the Steelers go all the way.
Hell no, don't say that. What's his coaching record?
Wouldn't that be like the funniest shit?
So Mike Tomlin He is 183 out of 100. He's 183 wins, 107 losses in the regular season, 8-11 in the playoffs. Let me see, result in the career total, 12 playoff appearances. He's been a coach for 18 years. He probably got another 2 in him. 20 years, you think?
As if this diva don't cost him his fucking job.
Man, he done seen worse for the team. They picked up a lot of young talent, honestly. They picked up a lot of, I don't know. I'm not
They're the same boat we in. Until quarterback is changed, until quarterback changes, this is what we're doing. So, yeah.
Dead in the water. All right. OKC is your new NBA Finals champions. They went on to defeat the Pacers after Tyrese Halliburton pulled towards Achilles in, what did you say, the first quarter?
I don't know what quarter it was, but man.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles. Pacers fall to Oklahoma City 103-91. Dang, we could have went to that game because I think that game was in Oklahoma. I bet the tickets would have been crazy though. Well, I don't know. It's Oklahoma.
Bro, I'm unless you I keep saying this, unless you are from Oklahoma or Indiana or a basketball purist, this finals win for you.
That's what I was.
Be careful what you wish for. We want a team that hasn't won it before.
No,
we want a small market team.
We said on this podcast who we wanted to win. We wanted it to be the Knicks and the Timberwolves.
That was the best case scenario. But
that's who we all.
I was like, yo, for ratings wise, that was the best case scenario. But I was like, Wolves and Knicks, that would have been great. But
I want to see what the ratings were, if they have them.
Here's how you fix the ratings. 1, make the season shorter. 2, we need... Huh?
I said I know, right?
1, make the season shorter. 2, fix officiating. 3, not East versus West. You got to make the teams top 16. You got to make the playoffs top 16.
All right, let's see. Viewership. They haven't put out Game 7 yet. Game 5 was
every game. Everything was down. The finals have gone down since
the finals
2022.
Game 1 was 8 point. Game 1 for the finals was 8.9 million. Game 2 8.7. Game 3 is 9.1. Game 4 9.4. Game 5 was 9.5. So they made a broken team.
Of course, because this game 7. But how big was the drop off after Halliburton got hurt? Like, okay, we know
that's true too. They probably cut it off after that. It says it hit 13 million. But see, they got to make the season shorter because that's what you see as a trend. All these players get hurt in the playoffs. Who would you say got hurt? Damian
Lillard,
Tyrese,
Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
all in the East. All wear number 0. All Achilles. Oh, by the way, Kyrie got hurt in the play-in tournament. So there's
that sounds like a bingo card.
So yeah. So it's. Fred was saying, is it the shoes? No, dude, make the season shorter. It's a gameplay and make the season shorter.
They're playing almost 200 games, bro. Like, let me see.
The season's 82 games.
No, 82 games? Really? Seems like they playing forever.
Yeah, the season's 82 games.
And then I feel like having the All-Star game in the middle of it feels weird as well. But the Lakers got sold for $10 billion.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Why not?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Do you know who they got sold to?
Mm-mm.
I wonder if that's the end of it, though.
I'm like, will this help them in the playoffs, though? We're going to see.
Mark Walter, the CEO of Guggenheim Partners.
Who
the fuck is he? Sorry. Mark Walter. Let me see. Iowa. He's from Iowa. How Mark Walter from Iowa got $10 billion to just spend on the Lakers?
Good question.
What? I gotta read this story. Anyway, we'll read it later because we got one more topic to hit. It is that time. It is that. Well, no, it's not really that time. Not yet. Because we still got a whole bunch of other pay-per-views before we get to that time.
We got a whole what?
Nothing. I'm thinking about WrestleMania because Money in the Bank. I always feel like Money in the Bank is the real start to the road to WrestleMania. But it's a year contract though. So
But we just had. Wait, what?
I feel like
the
that's
road
the
to WrestleMania actually starts at the Royal Rumble though.
No, I know, but
I Royal Rumble, like, okay, I get a shot at WrestleMania. This is the road to SummerSlam. Well, coming up is the road to SummerSlam because apparently now, which is what should have been happening, you win a King or Queen of the Ring tournament, get a title shot at SummerSlam.
Oh,
which is something that should have been happening. So I'm like, bro, we should have been doing this. So,
hey, did you know TKO was in crazy debt?
Why?
I don't know. The merger.
Well, all the money they're charging for WWE tickets and UFC tickets, they should be making the money back soon.
I'm hoping they do. They $3.7 billion right now.
No, they'll get it back.
Yeah, especially between. Look, I wrote down the pay-per-views between Night of Champions.
That's a Saturday.
The Great American Bash.
That's the week after.
Saturday night's main event. That's also same day.
Yeah, same day.
Evolution next day. And then SummerSlam nights 1 and 2. That's 6 pay-per-views in like a month and a half.
Yeah, fun fact. I think Saturday Night Live's Great American Bash. I think that's the same day as All In.
It is because All In is a 12-2 All In Texas
for AEW.
Yeah, because I put a note in here about your girl having 6 belts that don't mean nothing.
I watched that Dynamite, and I was like, bro, did she really just win the CMLL women's title? Did that really just watch that? This bitch won another, I don't mean to call her, but did Sasha, I'm sorry, did Mercedes win another belt? She has all these belts now.
She looks like an Olympic gymnast.
And apparently, from what I read, we were supposed to get her and Athena, Ember Moon, at All In, but the plans got scrapped. Because Mariah May left the company and went to NXT the next week.
She's like, fade away into the bush.
So,
yeah, but now we're getting Tony Storm.
No, bro. You can, bro. Do you know what is going to happen to the women's division of that company if Sasha Banks holds not only the TBS title, which is their secondary title, but the main title? And 4 other belts from other promotions.
Why is this happening?
Because she has creative control. I don't care what she says to.
So that means
I have creative control. No,
you have the title. So that means she has creative control, and at the end of each time, she's like, at the end of this, I win the title. And they're like, okay.
I guess Tony Khan is like, okay. She's the highest paid woman in wrestling right now.
Why?
I don't know. That's not wasn't my favorite horsewoman.
Is one of your favorite?
No, it wasn't even my favorite. She's not my favorite horsewoman.
That's why I keep asking why.
No, she's not.
I know.
What do you mean why?
I figured you would help me figure out what's going on. Why is she? What's going on right now?
Tony Khan paid that much because she was Sasha Banks. Okay, now this I do agree with. Out of all 4 horsewomen, in a big match situation on a big pay-per-view with the stakes on the line, she'll deliver. She delivers.
Bangers.
But
that's few and far in between, not back to back to back. Like they're trying to make it happen now.
Because there's some matches, this girl just phones it in. Yeah. And I'm just like...
And then they be like, here's the title. Now, I get it if you're like carrying the match and you're doing your best and it's like, oh, this match, she had to do this, but her next match, it was kind of equal. They were both working. But now she at the point where I was like, no, I'm working, so I get the title. Well, we'll see if Tony Storm.
There's not another woman that's for a big match though, so I get it.
That's fair,
but
it's no hate. I'm just confused. I just scrolled on Instagram and saw she had 6 belts.
I watched the whole match.
Looking like Simone Biles or some shit. Like
I watched the whole match. I was like, this woman. I just watched her win another belt. Like, yo, because they were in Grand Slam was in Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
around the same. Well, no, not around the same time. It was like 2 weeks after.
Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
NXT versus AAA,
which
is a very, very good. Did you watch Shaq Gable versus Vikingo?
No.
God, Mike, you gotta watch that match. The
Well,
whole time I'm just like, Chad Gable's out of the main program. Why?
Where did they put it on? Peacock?
Peacock.
Okay.
Like,
I don't have it on my phone. That's why.
Yeah, because then you have to log in. And
yeah, exactly, bro. You see why I haven't watched it. I can watch it at the house, but I get voted off the TV. So
voted off the TV.
Yeah. People be like, I don't want to watch this. So I'll be like, okay.
See, I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to go watch something else, or I'm going to get on the game. That's what I'm going to do. But, like you said, Night of Champions is this weekend. This upcoming weekend, this Saturday. You got Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa versus the U.S. versus the U.S. title. You got Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa for the U.S. title.
U.S. Saudi Arabia. Go ahead.
And then you got Dominic Mysterio in his IC title against AJ Styles. Asuka faces either Roxanne Perez or...
I got Dominic winning that. I got Jacob winning that. Okay.
And you got Asuka facing either Roxanne Perez or Jay Cargill.
I think we're gonna get. I think Jay
Cargill.
No, I think Jay's gonna get screwed. Thanks, due to Naomi.
Oh, yeah.
So Asuka's probably gonna win Queen of the Ring this year.
Okay, and yeah, that's for Queen of the Ring. Then you got Randy Orton versus either Jey Uso or Cody Rhodes. I'm thinking it's gonna be Cody and Randy.
I think it's gonna be. You gotta go with Cody and Randy.
Yeah,
you gotta go with Cody and Randy.
And then you got Cena versus Punk for the undisputed title. Cena keeps the title, of course. Yeah, okay.
That's the only women's match we get.
Yeah. You lucky you got that one.
That's the only women's match we get.
They were in Saudi Arabia, Nick.
Last year, I think we got 2 women's matches. Last year.
Oh, yeah, we did. We got a tag team and we got a title match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
no. Oh, no, we get Bailey and Becky, I think either tomorrow or next week. Or next week.
On Friday night SmackDown.
I mean, solo show. So, but like I said, with the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments, I get it. So this is something that should have been happening. If you win a King of the Ring, you should just get the crown. Like, okay, this person needs a title shot. And so they're setting up for SummerSlam.
Yeah, so the winner of King and Queen of the Ring will get title shots. That'd be dope. That's a new stipulation. Like 2 years, right? They did it last year, I know. Mm-hmm. Did they do it the year before? No.
I don't know.
I don't think they did the year before. I don't even know if they did King of the Ring.
Nia won last year. I forgot who won King of the Ring last year. Nia won last year. Who's King of the Ring last year?
I didn't want to look it up. I'm looking it up.
Gunther.
Let's see.
Gunther won King of the Ring. Yeah, it was Gunther. I think it was Gunther. Pretty sure it's Gunther. You're on something else. You're on something else now.
What is going on?
I don't know. You hit something and you're on
way too far.
Yeah, you're not on WWE anymore. You're on Peacock. Wikipedia.
All right, that's right. Events. Main event. That's Cody Rhodes was the main event?
No, Cody Rhodes fought Gunther, I think. Yeah.
No, let's say he fought
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yeah.
So
King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah, Gunther won. Yeah. Oh yeah, because Randy Orton's shoulders weren't down and that whole controversy.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, Gunther won.
Yeah, and then Nia won. All right, let's do 2023 because that will tell us because we will remember if they got a title shot in 2023. But I don't think they did.
They didn't. Wait, I think they did. I think they did because Gunther versus Seth.
Mm.
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay, so practice has been adopted for the last 2 years. That's pretty cool. 3 years going. I'm intrigued. I'm probably gonna miss it, to be honest.
Why?
Because I'm gonna be out of town. We'll be in the good old state of RI. Hopefully the weather holds up. We can see some beaches and get some ice cream and see some flowers and some nice sights and whatnot. You know, a lovely trip.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Saturday night's main event.
Saturday main event.
Okay. Gunther's next opponent.
Oh yeah, is Goldberg.
So he just gets to hop a 58-year-old man gets to hop the line and challenge one of the most dominant superstars we've had in recent memory for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, because Goldberg's gonna kill him. I mean, Gunther's gonna kill him. Sorry.
Goldberg, 58 years old. He was limping to the ring.
Yeah, Gunther's gonna kill him. He's gonna murder him.
Goldberg said he wants a WWE a proper WWE send off.
Oh, this will be a send off.
He's 58 years old. He ain't about to take chops in the chest like that.
Bah! Straight to the chest.
I don't know, man. I was happy. And everybody was chanting Goldberg, and I was like, why?
I feel like it's just a nostalgia thing. It's just like when it happens, it's hard not to. Because I was chanting when I was watching it in the living room.
But then here's the thing.
Like, what's wrong with
you? Here's the thing people forget. Sooner or later, the bell has to ring.
You know, I think that's why they don't let me watch wrestling. You didn't hear me. I was standing in the middle of the living room. Goldberg. And it was like,
soon the bell has to ring. He's going to get his ass beat for a little bit. Spear.
Mm-hmm.
Another spear.
Jackhammer. Kick out.
Gunther better kick out. Gunther better choke this man out.
That's what I'm saying. He kicked out, and then what does he do? Goldberg already did the spear, already did the jackhammer.
He's going to win too, isn't he, Mike?
Who?
Goldberg.
Man, he better not win.
Gunther
Gunther just got the title back. He can't win.
Mike's only going to trade. Jey Uso takes this man to the limit for almost 30 minutes. Gunther gets the title back. Then he's going to lose to a 58-year-old man who hasn't had a match.
He's not going to lose to Goldberg, bro. He is not losing to Goldberg.
The rematch will be a SummerSlam watch. Or, okay, here's what happens.
No.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. Goldberg's going to win. Okay? Seth comes out, catches in, and stomps his face in the mat.
Okay.
So.
That's a possibility, too. We forget that he has the
briefcase.
Yep. Naomi tried to cash in. They was like, and Nia was like,
no, I know. No one's beating her ass except me.
I'm the only one that beats her.
I was like, I'm confused. Why don't Naomi just let her cash in? Like you've proven Naomi can't beat you. So, wow, okay, I guess.
Ego, bro. You know.
Slick Rick came out with an album.
Slick Rick. Wait, what?
Are you aware Slick Rick's last album was in 1999?
No, because I was only 5 years old. Not even 5 years old. I was 1. You said 1995?
1999.
99. Okay, yeah, I was 5. I thought you said 95. I was like, but I was 1. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that's. You're 5 years old. 1999, my brother was 9, so I had to been 11.
11.
Just say you're an old ass nigga.
Huh?
I looked in your face, you're an old ass nigga.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I am. I just realized. Somebody asked me the other day, how old are you at work? And I was like, 20. And I just froze. I said, the didn't even finish. The twin didn't even come all the way out. And I was like, I forgot. I'm 30. I'll be 31 in a week. Next Sunday, I will be.
Body starting to feel it?
Nah, I stretch enough.
Give it to about 34, 35.
I'm gonna just stretch more, bro. I don't know what to do. I do feel it. That's why I stretch more.
Yeah, give it about 34, 35.
I'm gonna get back in the gym. I've been taking it easy. I need to hit the gym hard, get my muscles back strong, because I don't want to.
Give it a minute. Just give it. Enjoy it while you can.
I will. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna eat right.
One day you're gonna be like, "Why is this popping?"
Bro, that's me already.
Oh, okay.
I can get up.
You're already there.
I can get up. It pop, pop.
Oh yeah, when you were setting up last.
Exactly.
Episode,
last time I was setting up with it,
both
you was
knees.
like, "Was that both of your knees?" Yes, that was. That was a result of football for the last 8 years of my life.
Like both knees just popped.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Football, band. My body's been through a lot, but it's okay because I do it for you guys, the people. A lot of stories. We're gonna tell them here, Class Clown. No, that didn't work. I just was trying something.
This is Nick.
This is Mike. Y'all have a good night, good day, good morning, whenever you guys decide to listen or watch.
He said this is for, I do it for the people.
I do. And for the money, because I'm broke, nigga. Shit.